Hello, Tiger Cubs! Welcome back to the show. Currently, I'm confined to my bed due to an injury, but I apologize if it's a bit unprofessional. Let's continue. This week, Maya and Sophia have been busy checking in with students around campus to see how hybrid is going. We'll be sharing this segment next week. In the meantime, we have a new hike to explore, enchiladas to cook, and more. First up, let's see what Rocket has been exploring.
Hey guys, today we're going to be hiking the Arroyo Terrace Trail. The Arroyo Terrace Trail starts at Lot I, right in front of the Rose Bowl Aquatics, meadows and tables, and then come to the south side of the pools, up this trail. At the crossroads here, what you're going to need to do is turn left to down. Once you're here, you're going to come past the Pirate Park playground. Once you get to the end of the park, follow this street. After the street, you'll find this trail. To get to the street, make sure to turn left. From here, stay on the sidewalk. Just stay on the south side. The path leads straight back to the parking lots, but we still gotta go all the way back to parking lot I. We're back in Lot I. Enjoy walking the Arroyo Terrace Trail.
Lawrence, Chase, and Andrew are up with another installment of their digital citizenship series.
Hello, Tiger Cubs. This is Lawrence from Tiger Cub News. Last time we gave an introduction on digital citizenship with an explanation of digital access and digital commerce. This week we are going to introduce two more topics related to digital citizenship. For those that are not familiar with what it is, digital citizenship is your identity on the internet. This does not include your accounts on social media, including Facebook, Google, and Snapchat. It is your status on the internet no matter how often you go on it. It is what you do on the internet. Digital communication. Digital communication is a way to exchange information on the internet, just like how you exchange information in the actual world, but instead it's online. Social media is a type of digital communication, and another is email or text. Next up, digital literacy. Digital literacy is development of knowledge on how technology can be used. For example, you could be learning about a new feature on your device, like how to use special filters on a camera. More information about digital citizenship next week.
Have you ever gotten a hand cramp playing a game and wondered what it would be like if you could play a game with your mind alone? Well, we're getting one step closer to that reality. For more on a potential game-changing tech breakthrough, here is Aiden and Jack.
On Thursday, April 7th, Neuralink, a company developing brain chips to link humans and computers, uploaded a YouTube video showing a monkey playing Mind Pong. Pager, a 9-year-old macaque, had 2 chips implanted in each side of his brain 6 weeks before the experiment took place. Neuralink first made Pager move a cursor to a certain highlighted box on the screen. To keep Pager focused, they fed him a banana smoothie through a straw. When the experiment started, Pager moved the cursor with a joystick, while Neuralink gained information about what neurons modulate their activity when Pager moved the joystick in a certain direction. They then fed the information into a decoder algorithm and let it calibrate. After the decoder was calibrated, they disconnected the joystick, but let Pager still use the joystick with no output. Neuralink switched the output to the decoder, and Pager was able to control the cursor with his mind using the neural output from the decoder. Pager then got to play his favorite game, Pong. He was able to play not through the joystick, but rather by moving his hands up and down to control the paddles. Neuralink states their goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone.
Summer is just around the corner, so it's very important to know what to do in case of a wildfire. California is expecting another dry season, and wildfire outbreaks are both common and unpredictable. In the event of a nearby wildfire, it is likely that you are going to be evacuated. That is why it is important to prepare a bag filled with important things like documents and other valuables. You should also be checking the news to stay informed about evacuations. Should you get stuck in your house during a wildfire, here are 6 steps to help you stay safe. Number 1, call 911 and inform them about your situation and your location. Number 2, fill your sinks and bathtubs with cold water. Number 3, close all the doors and windows in your house, but leave them unlocked. Number 4, remove any window coverings and move fabric furniture away from windows and doors. Number 5, use a hose or sprinkler to wet the exterior of your house, including the ground. And number 6, please stay away from exterior walls and windows. Remember, we can all do our part by staying safe when handling anything that can spark a fire, especially during dry conditions. Thank you so much.
It has been a busy few weeks with news, but here is Chloe and Michael with a few big stories we're following.
Hello everyone, welcome to this week's News Minute. In Michigan, a large spike in COVID cases and hospitalization has risen, fueled by young students and adults. Cases have gone up by 88% in the last 2 weeks, and hospitalization has gone up by 114%. It has been linked to outbreaks of the B.1.1.7 variant, reopening of youth sports, and a decreasing fear of the virus, which lulls people into a false sense of security. Michigan is also an epicenter of people who still think that COVID is a hoax, refusing to follow COVID restrictions. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, died on April 9, 2021, at the age of 99. He lived a fulfilling life, ushering post-war Britain into the era of being a modern G7 country. May rest in peace. Lately, there has been a rise in a new type of hate crime, anti-Asian hate crimes. Elderly people, women, and children are the main target of this new surge, which is spreading as quickly as the pandemic. A severe case of this crime was a drive-by shooting in Acworth, Georgia, leaving 8 people dead. That's all for this week. Stay safe.
Hi Tiger Cubs, welcome back to TCN Sports. The MLB season is underway and the first 2 weeks have not disappointed. The Dodgers have jumped out to a hot 9-2 start, while the Padres are right on their tail thanks to a Joe Musgrove no-hitter. The Chiefs, Buccaneers, and Packers highlight the NFL power rankings for the 2021-2022 season. A great NCAA March Madness tournament came to a close with the Baylor Bears defeating the Gonzaga Bulldogs for the championship. Stanford was the champion of the women's NCAA tournament, beating Arizona by a point. The NBA playoffs are coming up, so make sure to tune in next week for another Sports Minute.
Thank you for tuning in. We are going to close with sports and offbeat news. If you haven't already, check out our community classroom and the TCN student poll about reopening. It closes today at 3 p.m. Lastly, we have an updated website for you to check out of any of our episodes. Find it through the school website. See you next week.